You have no idea of what I went through.
A lot of women were being abused by this man.
If this man had not disguised himself, everybody would have known this truth so quick. The Bible made me to understand that the devil will disguise himself like an angel of light. He will come as a wolf in sheep clothing. Very, very innocent, very, very subtle. But it is until you come very close to them, you know that they are wicked.
Yeah, this story is trending and I think you need to know about it. Hit on the like button and the plus sign because this news is gonna be sumptuous. Let's get into it.
TB Joshua invited me into his room and he sexually molested me.
The British Broadcasting Corporation, which is popularly known as BBC, today being the 7th of January 2024, has come out saying they are going to be releasing a 3-part investigative documentary about the late TB Joshua. According to the BBC, this investigative documentary entails the atrocities and sexual crimes committed by the late TB Joshua. I remember the man of God TB Joshua passed away on Saturday the 5th of June 2021. Reports has it that during his burial, a section of his tomb also caught fire. In some of the bits that has been released by BBC, you can see women sharing their stories about how they got involved at the Synagogue Church of All Nations. A lady by the name Abisola says she joined the church at age 14 and she was disvirgined by the late TB Joshua. Another lady whose name wasn't released also says she was disvirgined at age 17. Now she described her encounter as she would go into the room of the late pastor, and when she got there, the pastor would instruct her to strip naked and to lay on the bed, and that is how he would take advantage of her. Reports has it that this lady was able to leave the church and even has a video recording between she and a security man who was threatening to shoot her when she confronted the late pastor. Netizens are asking, including myself, so why has it taken almost 2 years after he died for this investigative documentary to come out? How do we get justice for these people if they are all accusing a person who at this point cannot defend himself? Let's take a look at some of the videos.
So I will take what he did to me to the grave.
It looked loving, not knowing that behind that was a sadist, a psychopath. You have no idea of what I went through.
A lot of women were being abused by this man. I had no idea. I thought I was the only one.
You thought you were in the safest place in the world and you were in the most dangerous.
I didn't know that that thing had happened to anybody else.
These are children of 16, 17 years. He kept all of us in slavery. Total, absolute slavery.
If you're like me who is anticipating to see the evidence and the entire 3-part investigative documentary, be rest assured that the first part has been released on the 8th of January, which happens to be tomorrow. And I hope you do not miss this. I do not know what you think about this story, but make sure that you drop it in the comment section.